Hi, everybody. Good evening and welcome back. It's Thursday the 8th, and as always, glad to have you with us tonight. The tank's just about empty. We're running on E, and it's going to be a day or so before we can fill back up with some more beautiful weather like today and yesterday and the day before. Cold front is coming, clouds, showers, possibly some thunderstorms to follow tomorrow, possibly lingering into your Saturday. We will recover thereafter, temperature-wise, not to the tune of the past several days this week, but still a recovery in store. We'll get to that in more detail in just a few moments. And a special invitation for you tonight to join the Governor, First Lady Beshear, and a host of others as they designate officially Royalton as a trail town tomorrow. This is a major, major accomplishment with an even larger implication as to growth and what it all means to the Royalton area and any area adjacent to the Dawkins Trail. It's a really big deal. Talk a bit about that tonight, but we'll have much more detail tomorrow when we join the First Lady and the Governor and a whole lot of others. A cocaine-related arrest, trafficking in cocaine and other drug charges levied against a West Liberty man earlier this week by the Sheriff's Department, and much more before I leave you. I have a camera as the meeting started at 5 o'clock for the McGoffin County Fiscal Court. Several items on the agenda, including discussing the tax rates for McGoffin County, a second reading, I believe, for the most part. Also, the library board members of the McGoffin County Public Library Board were requested to be at the meeting. I know that issue was going to be addressed, as well as some other items. We may have insight into the meeting before I leave you tonight. We'll have to, of course, wait and see. I am trying to be more than one place at one time. Well, if you've ever been there, you know what kind of show they put on. If you ever watched it on TV, you know the show doesn't last forever. They only show up a portion of it. But just in case you're upset that you didn't get your hands on some Big Blue Madness tickets this time around, it's going to be televised in its entirety, is what we are being told. The SEC network is going to show UK's Big Blue Madness on and live from 7 to 9 on October the 16th. The doors open at 5:30 that evening. The show will start at 7 to 9 with the men's and women's programs and a whole lot of fun in between. And they're going to show the whole thing on the SEC network. Well, I always like to, I just most often don't stay awake long enough to see them. But I'm always a fan of meteor showers. Tonight there is a peak of another. The Draconid meteor shower is tonight, if the sky is clear, as they should be. The meteor shower will be seen radiating out of the constellation Draco, the dragon, near the triangle formed by the stars. Well, we'll just forgo the names of the stars because I can't even pronounce them, much less tell you where they are. You want to go out and look up. It should be an interesting evening and an excellent evening for viewing, especially closer to the pre-dawn hours to watch the meteor shower. Of course, find a nice dark spot and look up. While the Draconids appear to be coming from the constellation Draco, they're actually a result of Earth colliding with debris shed by a comet. That's 21P, which orbits the sun about every 6.5 years. So if you see some shooting stars tonight, don't be alarmed. Standard operating procedure for the Draconid meteor shower. Standard operating procedure for myself is a break. A few messages from a few of our sponsors. When we come back, we'll talk about a major announcement for Royalton. I can't tell you how excited I am, and I'm sure a lot of folks have been working on it as hard as they have, or even more so. Stay tuned. We'll have that for you right back, right after these messages.
To get high-speed internet on their state-of-the-art fiber optic network for all of your home and business solutions, or to watch TV without a contract on over 200 digital channels with superb quality, or stay connected with family and friends with 24/7 telephone service you can always depend on, contact Foothills Broadband today. Or just click on their link to the right to find out how they're working to provide the latest in communications at affordable prices with exceptional service at Foothills Broadband.
After a little bit of a slow start, the Dawkins Rail Trail became a reality. The first phase complete, 18 miles. The second phase is seeing some major projects ongoing. The bridge over spanning Oakley Road, of course, a more than $1 million project has already begun. And at the trailheads, amenities such as bathrooms and sidewalks, parking areas, and landscaping has all been being done for quite some time. And all that is now going to culminate tomorrow with the announcement that Royalton indeed has become a trail town. And that's not just a name or a plaque or a sign by any stretch of the imagination. It means that great things will be happening to the community of Royalton and around the Dawkins Trail beginning very, very soon. And tomorrow you're invited to join some folks who have made that all become a reality.
To become a trail town, it's not an easy task. They have literally written their own book. They've had to literally compile their own book to make sure that each and everything that had to be done was done. It's been intense at times. Over the last year and a half, they have had to put in a lot of work, a lot of sweat, and a lot of meeting time. A lot of individuals from throughout the community, and we'll speak with some later, have, for the last 3 months, for example, met on a weekly basis just to try to make sure that they made their deadline to see that their paperwork and everything was submitted in order to be considered to become a trail town.
And through this time, we got to Frankfort just the first of the week, our Royalton Trail Town Certification Checklist workbook. That's very important because anyone that's trying to be a trail town, they know how significant this is, because you check everything off that you have to do to complete your list to be a trail town, and we completed that. Thank goodness we got that done.
And with that designation as a trail town, doors and opportunities will begin to open up, and they will have an unprecedented impact on Royalton and to the county and to the area as far as tourism is concerned and the overall economy, perhaps as big as anything in its past, and I don't say that lightly.
Oh, it opens all kinds of doors. We have a Royalton Trail Town website now that will be an extension from the adventure tourism. All trail towns have websites. We'll be eligible for many grants because trail towns are eligible for that, which we have also. We're the second trail town in the state of Kentucky to be incorporated. We're a nonprofit, Royalton is, and so that makes us more eligible for grants and to do work in the bottom, to finish the bottom. Just tremendous things, all the advertising that comes out of Frankfort, for all the events and everything we're going to be doing, then it will be on the state website from here on out. This has really changed Royalton forever.
And if you're asking yourself, as I was, how advertising, websites, things of that nature, the potential to at least apply for grants can do all of that, well, here was my answer that was given to me: just wait and see. It's all in the works. And it all begins with the announcement and official dedication of Royalton becoming a trail town tomorrow with some very special company with whom the idea was born, who has pushed so hard to see this entire trail become a reality, and who also pushed for it to become a reality for the community of Royalton. The governor and first lady will be here tomorrow, and I expect that we'll be able to maybe find out a little more for them as to just exactly what's in store for this little town in Magoffin County.
And we're honored by having both the governor and First Lady Bashir, and that's very unusual for a certification event. Of course, Royalton will be certified as a trail town, and then we're having both the Secretary of the Department, Secretary Stewart, and the Deputy Secretary, many other people from Frankfort, like the Director of Adventure Tourism, the Cabinet for Arts and Heritage Cabinet will be here. Lots of other people from Frankfort, but the main thing is that we got both the governor and the first lady here, and that's very, very unusual. And we're pleased to have that because we all know in Royalton what an interest she's taken here. This all is from her, and her support.
So join them tomorrow morning, as will I, at the Sublet Trailhead. Now, that's right past the mouth of Oakley in this widened area where they've been placing all these amenities for quite some time. They're busy putting up tents, they'll have seating, they'll have food, and they'll have a wonderful ceremony for everyone to take part in. A historic day for the community of Royalton, the county of Magoffin, and the entire area surrounding the Dawkins Trail. 11:45 tomorrow at the Sublet Trailhead, which is just between basically Oakley Road and Royalton on Route 7.
While I was over in Johnson County yesterday, I learned of a theft. I actually learned of it days before, but they weren't releasing the names of the individuals being sought after, but the Paintsville Police Department has since done so. There was a truck that was stolen in Johnson County over in Paintsville in the parking lot of a business over there last week. It was discovered, that vehicle, yesterday in Pike County, and per the investigation by the Paintsville Police Department, they've also said that they're looking for two men that they believe are responsible and seen driving that vehicle after it was taken. It was a work truck, a pickup truck with a work box bed on the back, in substitute of a standard bed, and they've identified those men as a David Ferguson and a Larry Bartley. Both are being sought by the Paintsville Police Department. We'll have more on that a little bit later, but if you have any information about the whereabouts of those individuals, you're asked to contact the Paintsville PD. McGoffin County Sheriff's Department made a cocaine-related arrest of a West Liberty man earlier this week. That report's coming up in a few moments. Right now, a whole lot of things happening and a few corrections that I had to make for some phone numbers and things and such of that nature on tonight's community calendar, brought to you by McGoffin Farm Bureau.
First up is a reminder about the soup bean dinner tomorrow being prepared and delivered, if you will, by the Kearney Free Will Baptist Youth Group to downtown Sayersville businesses. If you want to get in on the action, get a good meal for just $5.50, call 349-6249. McGoffin County High School Key Club has their haunted house. This is one weekend only, tomorrow and Saturday night, 7:30 to 11:30. It's behind the Sayersville Grade School, the old Sayersville Grade School there at the Board of Education. So be sure and stop by and join them kids. You get scared for just $3. Adults, $5 is all it's going to cost. All the proceeds, of course, going to help support our McGoffin County High School Key Club. They put together a pretty good haunted house, folks, and it's tomorrow and Saturday. A Harvest Festival, the annual event of the Lakefront Church of God, is this Saturday, 10 till 6, with food, crafts, games, prizes, a bounce house, a silent auction. They'll make and sell sorghum on site. I promise you, it's going to be a great day. And they're indoors, too, which might be an issue. Maybe not, though. I think it's going to start to clear up. Nevertheless, you'll have a sunshine-filled time inside or out at the Harvest Festival at the Lakefront Church of God over on Route 30. This is a time change to this one that we've been alerted to. Revival at the Bethel Bible Baptist Church starts Sunday night at 6, and then Monday through Friday of next week at 7 nightly. And this is your invitation to join them for revival at the Bethel Bible Baptist Church. Sunday night 6, Monday through Friday night of next week at 7 o'clock nightly. Got it right tonight. And Christmas in November also, this is one I had a phone number incorrect on. Christmas in November is October the 30th and 31st in the Lloyd M. Hall Community Center. If you want to set up as a vendor, set up a table, they need your name and information by the 23rd. And to do so, call 349-4409 or 349-2313. Now, ladies and gentlemen, especially moms, I would imagine you might want to pay attention to this one because I should have had this on here a day or two ago. I saw the date of October the 22nd, and we normally don't run announcements until the week before, but it was for sign-ups for the Miss and Master Halloween Sparkle pageants that are going to be held on the 22nd. And tonight was the last night they had scheduled thus far that I'm aware of. It does last until 8 o'clock tonight. They are at the Sayersville Renaissance Building, so give them a call, 496-7304 or 367-3992. Jency and Tanika should be there. This is for age groups 0 to 13, 14 to 17, 18 to 24. Those are the categories, and you're asked to dress up in any type of Halloween costume of your choice, cute, scary, funny, etc., whatever. Let me back that up one more time because I kind of goofed this one. 496-7304 or 367-3992. Now, they're going to be there at 8 tonight taking names for sign-ups, and then, of course, you can, I'm sure, call them and try to make arrangements thereafter. My apologies, ladies. I have to apologize in person to them, I guess. Your News Today, P.O. Box 1443. I don't get all of the announcements wrong, so send them to us. I'll tell everyone about them. Phone, fax, email, Facebook, and remember, you can always catch programming the following day on yournewstoday.com. Turning to funeral service announcements, we have one in honor of 73-year-old James Douglas Crider of Staffordsville, who passed away on Monday of this week, survived by his wife, Judith Conley Crider. He's also survived by 4 daughters and 1 son. Visitation continues this evening. It will again all day tomorrow, and then prior to services, which start Saturday afternoon at 1, the Preston Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And I also have just one announcement in loving memory of Coachy Joseph, gone 10 years today. Loved and missed greatly by your son, Evan.
Trafficking in cocaine, as well as other serious drug-related charges, were among those that were levied against a man from West Liberty. It happened when a vehicle was stopped in McGoffin County night before last for what was said to be, by the officer, Neil Adams, excessive window tint. That led to an investigation that resulted in the arrest of a man who is still in the Big Sandy jail.
According to an arrest citation filled out and filed on behalf of Sheriff's Deputy Neil Adams, he says that he made a traffic stop, but when the above subject seen here. Jerry Tackett, 38 years of age, of West Liberty, was said to have been driving a vehicle that Adams considered to have excessive window tinting on the glass. He says when he approached the vehicle, though, he could smell marijuana coming from inside. And after further questioning of the individual and upon a search of his person, he found in the subject's right front pocket what appeared to be cocaine as well as Suboxone and Xanax. Adams also says that inside Tackett's console of his vehicle he found more of what he believed to be cocaine and marijuana. Adams says he also did a field test on site to determine if the white powdery substance was indeed cocaine, for which that test showed positive. He also said the individual had several $100s on his person in cash. He was lodged in the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center on charges of excessive window tinting, trafficking in a controlled substance first degree for the cocaine, possession of a controlled substance in the second degree for the pills, and possession of marijuana. He was still lodged in the Big Sandy jail as of airtime. Well, in an effort to try to make it down to assist our videographer with the fiscal court meeting, I'm going to go ahead and switch on over to your Licking Valley RECC forecast, where we have tonight a low of 60. I mean, folks, it's the weather that if you had all year round, you might just sit on the porch or do something and enjoy it all year round. It's just been that gorgeous. It's over for now, though. A low of 60, mostly clear skies tonight. Later on tonight, look for some increasing clouds. Now, technically, the forecast does call for a 30% chance of some isolated showers, but that's not until after 3 a.m., so I just didn't feel like putting it on the screen. Mentioning it was actually more than I wanted to do. Now, tomorrow, we'll see showers start off scattered, and then possibly some showers embedded with a few thunderstorms thereafter. That's mainly after 4 o'clock when they will start to intensify. Not going to be a heavy downpour all day, all evening as what we may have seen here the past few weeks, but we will see some showers, possibly some storms, maybe even on average 1/4 to 3/4 of an inch of rainfall. And we'll also see showers up until about 11 or so and then start to wane thereafter with a low of 52 tomorrow night. Things do improve Saturday. It's going to be rather short-lived as far as the precipitation, and I really don't even have any of it in Saturday's forecast. I think it's all going to move out Friday night, leaving us with clouds to start off, becoming mostly sunny, though, early Saturday. Not mostly warm, mostly sunny, with a high of 63 and a low of 44 degrees. That 38-degree mark we have for Saturday night, it's gone. It's improved just a bit. We'll see a low of 44, I think. We'll also see mostly clear skies by the time Saturday night rolls around. Then we start to pick back up to where we want to be. Sunday, 70 and sunny, mostly clear skies late. Temperatures for nighttime lows will be close to the 50-degree mark on your Sunday. And that will wrap up what should be, for the most part, a pretty nice weekend all in all. A little recovery period on Saturday, but thereafter we're golden. Now, after that, Columbus Day on Monday. For those of you who might have the day off, you should be able to enjoy it. That is mostly sunny skies and 73, nighttime lows 20 degrees less, and that's supposed to say 30% chance of showers late, not 305 showers. My apologies, I failed to hit the shift key apparently. Nevertheless, a gorgeous day on Monday, and right now, I have from Saturday with a bit cooler, but thereon, nice weather. Tuesday, mostly sunny, 69. Wednesday, sunny, 69. Thursday, sunny, 73, so a bit cooler than these past several days. Still some gorgeous weather that lies ahead. All of it beginning Saturday and ending tonight. Friday's in the middle.
The Montgomery County Fiscal Court, the special meeting thereof, is still ongoing if you're catching the early show. I hope to have some of that information on the program for you tonight. I will have that tomorrow. We'll be speaking with the Governor and First Lady of Kentucky and some other individuals at that special ceremony. We hope that you'll join us for beginning at 11:45 tomorrow at the Sublet Trailhead off of Route 7 near Oakley Road. And with all of that, I thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you back here for all of that news that you'll only see with me. For now, have a good night, and thank you for watching.